If one downstate lawmaker gets her way, New York would be the first state in history to ban the declawing of cats. It is a procedure that has pet owners and veterinarians at odds, many of whom did not want to comment when we reached out.
Tonight, 7 Eyewitness News reporter Jill Perkins finds out why this is causing debates statewide.
It's almost as if my cat, Grim, knew I was doing a story about claws. He's got his, but the debate over whether cat owners should have the right to declaw their pets is causing quite the controversy between those for and against the veterinary procedure. In Albany today, lawmakers and veterinarians came together to lobby for a statewide ban, calling the surgery disfiguring, inhumane, and misguided. State Assemblywoman Linda Rosenthal, who sponsors the proposed legislation, said, quote, "It's a painful mutilation that is performed for human convenience. If the bill passes, New York would be the first to outlaw the procedure statewide. I called many local vets who all declined to comment on what they say is a controversial topic. Even the Erie County SPCA doesn't have an official position.
Of course, it's not something that we encourage. It's something that we actually discourage.
Gina Browning says the SPCA will work to educate prospective owners and provide alternative options.
There are different aversive measures that can be taken, but if it's not the aversive measure that will appeal to a cat, it's not going to work.
Rosenthal's proposal resonating with many cat owners, including comedian Ricky Gervais, who said in part, quote, "I could never imagine committing such an injustice to my beautiful Moggy." Gervais made the comment in support of the Paw Project, an organization committed to banning the declawing of all cats.
As veterinarians, we know it's wrong.
Dr. Jen Conrad is the founder of the Paw Project. The organization approached Rosenthal to draft her legislation. Conrad says the declawing procedure should be called deknuckling because it's the amputation of a cat's toe bone.
It is one of the most painful surgeries in all of veterinary medicine, and yet people are doing it to protect couches.
Grim was too busy eating to give his opinion on the legislation, and right now there's no indication on when Albany will take a vote. Now, according to the state's Veterinary Medical Society, declawing should only be done after attempts have been made to prevent the cat from using its claws destructively. You can let us know what you think tonight. We've got a poll on our WKBW Twitter page right now. Jill Perkins, 7 Eyewitness News.